Hi. We just wanted to make sure that everything was working. Welcome to my home studio. Today we will do a 1 hour flow and go, slow flow. So let's start with just a few deep breaths. Finding a comfortable seat, starting to bring the breath in and out through the nose, maybe even closing the eyes, settling in. Starting at the base, at the top of the head, go through the face and wiggle the nose, move the lips and the jaw. Notice what tension has crept up into the face. And then breathe in through the nose and feel the stress leave the face, the stress and the tension. Go down through the shoulders, maybe start to wiggle, move them, with the head in little circles. And come to stillness and take a few breaths here, letting the stress dissipate from those as well. Go down to the chest and the torso, maybe move a little side to side, around in a circle. See what's tight and cranky, what's very open there. And then take a few breaths, letting the stress dissipate from that area. Go down through the legs, bring awareness to the thighs, the quads, the shins and the calves, even the feet. Take a few breaths in and out through the nose, grounding the energy down. And then take a few deep breaths, filling up the whole body, bringing it in through the nose, letting the belly expand all the way out, and then contracting, coming all the way back in. Maybe an audible exhale, letting the stress release. Take 2 more of those. The reading for today is Make Each Moment Count. A picture isn't taken in a moment, stated the brochure for the hotel. It's taken of a moment. It took me a long time to learn that important truth. I spent years trying to get my life together and keep it together, as though it were a solid chunk that could be arranged in a certain place, then made to stay there. It took me a long time to learn about moments. In many ways, our lives are like a movie reel, made up of individual frames and single moments, each one leading into the next. It is a waste of energy to try and hold on to the moments of the past. By the time we begin reaching for them, they're gone. It is just as poor timing to try to jump into moments that have not yet arrived, the future. So stay in the present moment, the frame you're in right now. That's the only moment where happiness, joy, and love can truly be found. And remember to make each moment count. So if you're sitting on anything, you can move it off to the side. And you're just gonna take your right knee in your right hand, your left foot into your right foot into your left hand, and start to take some big hip circles. So you just wanna get a little bit of movement into the hip. These could stay pretty small or they can get larger, where you actually hold the leg and you can rock a little back and forth. Sending the breath into the outer right hip. Then you're going to take that foot right into the left hand. And on inhale, you pull the knee back, and on the exhale, kick the right leg into the left hand. Inhale, knee comes in. Your right hand can either hold behind you or it can hold up. It's really up to you. Exhale, push. So inhale, fold. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more here. The next exhale, if you can, start to walk those right fingertips out behind you so you get a little stretch. You're twisting belly towards the thigh, then your ribs and your shoulders open up. Make sure that right foot stays flexed. And take 3 deep breaths here. On an exhale, that right hand comes back, right foot crosses over the left knee. It stays flat. This time you're going to twist open. So you're going to take that left hand to the sacrum, right hand in front, open towards the left. Maybe the gaze looks over that left shoulder. On an exhale, come back. You're gonna again reach with the left hand, grab that right foot, right knee brings it back. You're gonna bring it all the way around behind you, tuck the toes under, find a down dog. And here you're just gonna bend one knee, then the other. Open up the calves, the hamstrings. Notice what you're aware of between both legs, the difference in this moment. When you're completely empty, bring the feet towards the hands, come back down to the bum. You're going to grab the left foot with the right hand to the left knee. Start to take those big hip circles on this side. And take them in both directions. One will feel a little awkward, and I would encourage you to stay with that side for a little bit. See what comes up. And then you're going to take the left hand around, finds the right. You're going to wiggle a little bit, get in there a little bit deeper. And then release down. That left foot will cross over the right this time. Right hand comes behind, left in front of the knee. You're going to twist open. You're gonna bring that left knee towards the belly, reach it around, push into the palms, right leg meets left, find your down dog. And then bend one knee, then the other. On an inhale, roll out to your high plank. Exhale, bring the bum up, heels down. And you're just gonna move with your breath 5 times. Inhale, roll out. Exhale, bum up, heels down, using the core. Take a deep breath here, and exhale, let it out through the mouth. Inhale, and on an exhale, bring the knees down to the mat. Shake out the bum a little bit, maybe take some jump ropes with the spine, check in with the palms. And you're gonna shift the body in little circles, opening up the wrists. Next inhale, bring the palms out side to side. Do the same thing. Again, moving in both directions. And then if possible, turn the fingertips towards the knees. Start to shift the bum back towards the heels. And open up the forearms, the wrists. The inhale brings you back, fingertips towards the front of the room, and then you start to walk the fingertips back on an inhale. Undulate the spine all the way up, reach up. Exhale, as the bum comes back, you have a straight spine, hands come down towards the mat, and then chin tucks in, inhale, roll up, reach. Exhale, fold with control, shoulders stay in their home, bum comes back. Core stays on. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, release. You're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale, roll up to that table. Again, jump rope the spine, take full body circles, maybe just some cat-cows. Take a few breaths here just to move your body. Figure out where you feel a little stale, a little stiff, work out the kinks. Then come back to center. You can tuck the right toes under, straighten the leg, left toes can meet, tip forward, slowly lower 1 inch, then another, then untop the toes, pull the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, come into your up dog, exhale, down dog. Release through the mouth, 5 deep breaths. On an inhale, the right leg rises. Exhale, knee comes into the nose, hollow the belly, round the spine. Bring that right toe, set them down right in between the hands. You're gonna exhale, bring the left knee down, untuck the toes, shift the weight back. Inhale, come back up, low lunge. Exhale, back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, back. Inhale, low lunge. Keep left hand planted. Push the right hand into the right thigh. Maybe even turn the right toes out a little bit. Stack right shoulder over left. Drop the left hip. Drop it down. Maybe even come a little bit more forward. Come to the side of the right foot. Then lift the hips up. Exhale, bring them down. So inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Then you're going to come back, bring that left knee down, shift the weight back 1 more time, shake out the bum. Come forward, tuck the left toes under, straighten the left leg, arms reach all the way up to the sky, sink in. 3 deep breaths here. Next, exhale, arms come down to cactus and open the heart. Then exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, open big. Exhale, squeeze and round. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame that right foot. Right meets left. Take a vinyasa or go right to your down dog. 3 deep breaths here to clear it out. Next, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose, hollow the belly. Drop the left foot between the hands. Right knee comes down. Exhale, bum comes back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 3 more. Next time you come forward, you're going to plant the right hand. Left hand comes to the left thigh. Push, stack the shoulders first so you have a little twist. Then you're going to tuck the toes, lift a tiny bit, come to the outside of the right foot. Drop the hip down. Inhale, push up, hollow. Exhale, drop. 2 more. Inhale, come up. Back to those right toes. Right knee comes down. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, come up. Tuck the right toes under. Straighten the right leg. Come all the way up. Sink in. Hands come behind the head this time. Hands push into the heart. Drop the shoulders into their home. Elbows open. Chest lifts. Get some space across the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, frame the left foot. Left toes meet right. Take a vinyasa or go straight to your down dog. Three deep breaths here to clear it out. On an inhale, the left leg rises. Exhale, brings the knee to the nose, hollow crunch through the belly. Silently step the left foot down. Left hand's gonna come to the inside of the left foot. Right foot will pivot down. Right arm will reach straight up towards the sky. Maybe you come to the fingertips. Maybe you have a block or a book right here. You wanna sink into the hips and get length through the arms, stacking shoulder over shoulder. You're gonna stay here for 4 deep breaths. You're gonna push through that left foot, start to bring the left hand, use the core, come all the way up. You have these Virabhadrasana 2 legs. Straighten the left, reach through the left hand, tip Trikonasana. Get some space here. On an inhale, bend that left knee. Take that right hand behind you. Find your pocket. Left hand will reach under the left leg. Maybe they interlace. Roll the top shoulder open. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, unwind, come all the way up, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, frame the left foot, left meets right, take a vinyasa or go right to your down dog. Clear out through the nose. Slow the heart rate. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, knee comes into the nose, hollow the belly. Push through the shoulders, silently step the foot down. Inhale, the right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Left foot pivots down. Left arm reaches up. Try and get as much length as you can here. Open the heart as much as possible. At the same time, stack the hips. Keep the right knee over the right ankle. On an inhale, use the core. Pull from the left hand. Come all the way up. Virabhadrasana 2 legs. Sink in. 3 deep breaths. On an inhale, straighten that right leg. Reach with the right hand. Tip. Reach up with the left. Gaze could be up, could be forward, could be down. Check in with your neck. Make sure your knees aren't locked. Next inhale, bend that right knee, come back up, Virabhadrasana 2. You're gonna take your left hand behind, find your butt pocket. Right hand still reaches forward, underneath. Maybe it clasps hands, roll the shoulder open. You can always use a strap or a tie here, just to get the opening across the front body. Next inhale, unwind, come all the way up, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, frame that foot, take a vinyasa or go right to your down dog. Two more deep, clearing breaths. When you're completely empty, feet step forward, hop, skip, jump. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold, and hang out there. Bend the knees, rest the belly on the thighs. Maybe you sway a little bit from side to side. And then walk your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. Here, maybe grab opposite elbows. Bring a little movement to the body. And then hands come down to the earth. Walk out, the feet walk out a little bit further. Toes out, heels in. Drop the bum down. Find your yogi squat, your malasana. This is a great place to either place your hands. You can put them on a block on the floor. You can bring them to your heart. You can use the triceps against the knees to get a deeper stretch in the thigh. And let the body sink in. See where you can release some tension. You could stay right here, or you could start to play. Drop the right arm, left arm, elbow goes to shoulder first, left wrist on top of that, open up. You could stay here, or take that left hand, wrap it around the back, right hand reaches around the front, grabs the hand, roll the shoulder open. Next, exhale, unwind, come back to center. Just shift a little side to side. Maybe come up on the toes, on the hand, drag the knees. And then come back to stillness, drop the bum, hands come to the heart. Dive in, notice what you're aware of in this moment. Hands come down. Inhale, exhale, bring the bum straight up to the sky. Wiggle a little side to side. Heel toe the feet in. Grab opposite elbows. Shake out the spine. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release down. You're going to do that 2 more times. Then hands will plant, start to walk the feet back out again. Drop the bum down. Yogi squat. Maybe you take a little twist, a little movement. This time left fingers will plant, right elbow in line with the right shoulder, right arm reaches up towards the sky. You can flip the right thumb down, find the bum, left arm could reach around, grab hands, stack the shoulders. Next inhale, unwinds, hands come down. Take a deep breath here. Plant the hands, bring the bum straight up towards the sky. Heel toe the feet back in, right to the front of the mat. Grab opposite elbows, sway a little, bend the knees, start to come all the way up. Roll the shoulders. You're going to bring your hands right to where the dimples are in your back. Squeeze the elbows, pull the shoulders up to your ears, then roll them back and down, and then squeeze the elbows together again. You're gonna plant through the feet. Push the tailbone down. At the same time, open across the collarbone, get some space and a little bit of a back bend. Unclench the butt. Let the belly be free. One more deep breath here. Then inhale back to center. Inhale, arms are gonna reach up towards the sky. Sit back into that chair pose, that fierce pose. So maybe the legs are glued together, maybe they're fist distance apart. Tailbone comes out, rolls down, collarbone spreads, arms lift up, and sink. You're gonna stay right here. Exhale, arms go back. Inhale, you come back to your chair. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. 3 more. Inhale, reach all the way up. Reach back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Take a vinyasa or go right to your down dog. Let it out through the mouth. Really push the tailbone up towards the skies. Toward the sky, bend your knees. Bring your belly back. Start to straighten the legs. Bend one knee and then the other. Inhale, the right leg rises straight up towards the sky. Exhale, hug knee to nose, stick it through between the hands silently. Pivot the left foot down. Inhale, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten that right leg, reach with the right arm, tip, Trikonasana. Inhale, come back up. Keep that front leg straight. Left hand comes down to the thigh. Reach the right arm overhead. Open up the side body. Inhale, come back to center. You're going to pivot the right toes towards the front of the room. You're going to bring the heels in, toes out. Sink down into your goddess legs. And the same thing you did when you were in Malasana, just kind of rock the body through the heels, through the feet. Let the breath clear out. Then come to some stillness and sink a little bit deeper. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. But then you're going to bring opposite shoulder to opposite knee. So you plant through the feet. And on the exhale, drop the left shoulder towards the right. Roll it up. Exhale, right shoulder towards the left. Roll it up. You're going to keep doing that on both sides. So the inhale's up. Exhale down. Notice what you're aware of in this moment. Your thighs may be talking to you right now. We're going to just take one more on both sides. Inhale, straighten, push through both legs, reach both arms up. Fill up. On an inhale, you're going to pivot the left toes towards the front of the room. The right, come out. Go back to that triangle so you reach with the right hand, then tip. Get a little bit more length. Maybe that right hand comes a little bit closer to the ground, maybe to the outside. You're opening your heart as much as you can right this second. Exhale, you take that left hand, bring it down, pivot onto the left toes, push into the left foot, right meets left, take a vinyasa or go right to your down dog. Three deep breaths here, clear it out. Next inhale, left foot rises. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it in. Place that left foot between the hands silently. Pivot the right foot down. Come up to that warrior two. Straighten that left knee. Reach with the left hand. Tip, so you keep this straight line. Hip over hip, arm over arm. Your core is doing the work. The bottom hand is not. 3 deep breaths here. On an inhale, lead with the core, come back up. Keep that left leg straight. Right hand goes down, left arm reaches overhead. Reverse Trikonasana. Inhale brings you back. You're going to pivot the left toes towards the front of the room. Heels come in. Go back into those goddess legs. You're going to take little circles here. Go in both directions. Get the snaps, the crackles, the pops out. Two more deep breaths. Then come to straighten the legs. Hands could stay at the waist, they could reach up. You can make it a little bit of a back bend, you decide. What do you need right now for 3 deep breaths? Open if they were closed, come back to the space. You're going to sink into those goddess legs. So the knee's going towards the second toe, but it also doesn't go past the ankle. Arms are going to come above the head. You're going to bring a little bit of movement just into the upper body. So it could be big, it could be small. The inhale's up, the exhale's down and around. One more in the first direction, and then switch. So you inhale here, exhale down and around. Just one more. Inhale, straighten both legs. Pivot the left toes towards the front of the room. Reach, tip. On the next exhale, pivot onto the right toes. Frame that left foot. Left foot meets right. Take a vinyasa or a down dog. When you are completely empty, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your left foot back. Left knee comes down. Both hands come to the inside of that right foot. Start to walk that right foot off to the right side of the mat. Drop the pelvis down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up across the heart. You can stay right here. You can start to drop the right knee out to the right. Maybe you shake the hip a little. Get in there a little bit more. Then you bring that right knee back up if it was out to the side. And you're going to start to walk the right foot towards the left wrist, bringing the right shin parallel to the front of the mat. Drop it down. Pull the heart forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. You want to drop both hips straight down towards the mat. Maybe you tuck the left toes under. Get a straight leg first. And then sink in. You can shimmy and shake a little side to side here. Maybe you come down to the left forearm, use the right hand to stack the shoulders, get a little bit of a twist in. And one more deep breath here, really sink in. Then the right hand comes down, left hand under left shoulder. Push the chest up. Shift the weight off to the right. You're going to swing that left leg all the way around, cross over. Left hand will come behind. Right hand will hug the left leg. Right elbow could come on top of the left knee or it could come behind. Take a twist. Inhale, come back to center. This time, the right hand will come behind, left hand in front. You're going to twist open. Inhale, you're going to come back to center. You're going to put ground through the right, straighten the left. Bring it all the way around, tuck the toes under, come back to that pretty much modified pigeon, press into the hands, right toes meet left, exhale, down dog. Maybe you want to bend one knee, then the other, get a little blood flowing to the hips, to the shins, to the calves. You can cross, you can lift. You can roll the ankles, do whatever you need to do to just shake it out. Then the inhale brings the left foot up. Exhale, knee to the nose. And you're going to place that left foot down. Right knee comes down. You're going to start to walk that left foot off to the left. Both hands come in front. Dropping the right hip. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe you tuck the right toes under. Get a little bit more space. Maybe you shimmy and shake. And you can stay right here. You could start to drop the left knee off to the left. Maybe even come down to your forearms. And then inhale, both hands come up. Left knee comes up. starts to walk, the left foot goes towards the right wrist, shin parallel to the mat, tuck the right toes under, pull the heart up, like really pull the pelvis forward, then drop it down. At the same time, reach back with the right foot. And again, you can stay right here. Maybe you come down to the right forearm, use the left hand, push the left thigh away, get a little bit of a twist in. On an inhale, the left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Shift the weight off to the left. Power up the right leg. Straighten it, bring it all the way around. Right foot crosses over left knee. Right hand behind. Left knee can hug, come on top, or come in front. Use the breath here to really detox the system. On an inhale, you're going to unwind. This time, bring the right elbow in front of the right knee, left hand behind, twist open. Inhale, come back to center. Unwind. Heels of the feet come together. Pull them in towards the groin. Lift the chest, get some space across the collarbones. You're going to fold from the hips, bringing the heart towards the floor. Maybe even use your forearms against your shins, your upper thigh. Get a little bit more space in those hips. Bringing the heart forward, traveling down, folding in. So hands could stay here. They could reach out in front. Wherever you are, be in the moment. Next inhale, start to walk the fingertips back towards the toes. Help the knees up, straighten the legs in front. Hands come behind, almost like you're at the beach. Push into the palms, push into the heels. Lift the hips up, head could look up. Exhale, bum comes down. Inhale to center. Exhale, forward fold. Let the body stretch out. Inhale, come to center. If you want to put on any extra clothes to get ready for Shavasana, we're going to work our way down. And you want to bring your bum to the middle of the mat. Legs could be out in front. They could be straight or bent, whichever is more comfortable for you. And it depends on how much work you want at the end. So if the feet are bent, you want to keep the thighs squeezing in, the shins squeezing in. Roll the shoulders back. You're going to roll the vertebra down one at a time. Same thing if legs are straight. Hands will come out to the side. Roll the spine down. And inhale, arms come overhead. So you get this full body stretch from fingertips through toes. On an inhale, bend the left knee if it's not up towards the ceiling, flatten the left foot, cross the right ankle over the left knee. If this is it, stay right here. Maybe you inhale, bring the left thigh a little closer to the belly, wrap around, and either grab the thigh or the shin. Next inhale brings the left heel back down. You're going to shift your weight off to the right a little bit and bring the right toes down to the ground. Keep both shoulders grounded. Maybe the left hand grabs the right ankle. Left hand grabs the right ankle, right hand grabs left foot. Both shoulders are down. Breathe into the hips. Next inhale, release the feet. Knee comes back, right leg comes back, uncross. Walk both feet out to the sides of the mat, just kind of shake it out. Then come back to center. You're going to cross the left foot over the right knee. Reach around the thigh. Squeeze it in. Maybe you grab the shin. Inhale, release. The right foot comes back down. Shift the weight off to the left. Drop the left foot down to the ground. Knee stays up. Maybe the left hand grabs the foot. Maybe the right hand grabs the left ankle. Shoulders are down. After the next exhale, release the hold. Left knee comes back up. Uncross. Maybe you grab both knees, bring them into the chest. Maybe you need a happy baby. Maybe you need a bridge. What do you need to close out your practice? Once you got all the shimmies and the shakes out, bring the legs straight, flop the feet open, hands, palms up towards the sky. Bring all the tension from the face to the surface. Hold it in and squeeze it. Hold for 1 second, 1 heartbeat. And then release it down. Travel through the chest and the hands, the torso, bring all the tension to the surface, hold it, release it down. Go down to the legs, the bum, the feet, squeeze all the tension to the surface, hold it at the top for a heartbeat, and release it down. And then do the whole body. Last little bit, all of the leftover tension from the day, from the week, from the month, squeeze it to the surface. Hold it for a heartbeat or two. Release it down. And then soften the breath. Let the body get heavy. Let it reset. If you want, you can stay here as long as you'd like. You're ready to start to bring some small movements into the body. Start to bring a deeper breath. Start to make those movements just a little larger. stay exactly as you are. Maybe you turn on to one side. A picture isn't taken in a moment, stated the brochure for the hotel. It's taken of a moment. It took me a long time to learn that important truth. I spent years trying to get my life together and keep it together, as though it were a solid chunk that could be arranged in a certain place, then made to stay there. It took me a long time to learn about moments. In many ways, our lives are like a movie reel, made up of individual frames and single moments, each one leading into the next. It's a waste of energy to try and hold on to the moments of the past. By the time we begin reaching for them, they're gone. It is just as poor timing to try to jump into moments that have not yet arrived, the future. Stay in the present moment, the frame you're in now. That's the only moment where happiness, joy, and love can be found. And remember to make each moment count. Slowly push into the ground. Come up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart. May be filled with loving kindness. May be well. May be peaceful and at ease, and may be happy. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thanks, guys. I hope everybody's healthy and safe.